Anything on Trey?
What's that?
Anything new on Trey?
Hey, looks good. I don't know if he'll travel with us. I don't know. But he looked good. Weight's fine, which is what my worry was.
Cal, will the way those 3 games went against Florida last year factor into your returning guys' mind at all this weekend? Or?
I don't think so. No. We played well enough to win the last one. The other games we played well enough to win the one at home. The one down there we got smashed. So, no, I don't think so. You'd have to ask them, though.
Florida's actually struggled. When you look at them on film, what do you see?
Well, when you're watching them, you're trying to figure out, okay, what are they going to do against us? How are they going to play against us? And you would think, well, let's play some zone, but we've been at our best when you're playing zone. And, maybe they'll throw in that 1-3-1. Try that. Their press has been rarely effective. The games that I've watched, it's kept them in games. Will it be effective against us? I don't know. I hope not. And then offensively, they do a lot of screening and slipping, and they're trying to create avenues for drives. That's basically what they're doing in their stuff.
Does they remind you at all of your team last year, trying to get it together?
I didn't look at it that way.
Cal Lewis says he's not playing well, and when he plays well, he has more fun than he's having now. Is he a bit of a fun?
He's a little hurt, ankles bothering him a little bit, but there's no reason for him not to have the numbers, double-digit scoring and rebounding, even with the minutes, because he is probably one of the guys that's getting a little more minutes.
Is that the ankle that he had the surgery in?
But it's been scanned and double scanned and triple scanned and MRI'd and it was sent to Anderson to make sure, maybe scar tissue. But
Do you see that from him? He says that when he looks at himself on tape, if he's playing well, it looks like he's having a lot of fun. And you can look back and see that he's not.
It's kind of like you're in a boxing match. You walk in and the other dude's knocking you around. It's just not fun. And if you're moving and sticking and in and out, talking, you said, man, am I having fun? Yeah, because you're being the aggressor and you're beating him up. If you're standing there and you're not the aggressor and you're not, it's not fun. It's hard. I remember John Wall coming in when everybody said we're going after John Wall, and he said, I'm not having fun. No kidding. Stuff's hard. It's hard. But that's world-class athletes figure out how to enjoy all of this. And we're trying to get these guys to know that.
Do you have a guy on this team that doesn't have a bad day, that seems to enjoy it regardless?
We haven't, this is kind of like 2012. We haven't had, I can't remember, we haven't had a bad practice. They're not all been at, high water marks, but they've all been good. There's not been what I would say is a bad practice. So I can go every day knowing, all right, what are we doing today? Very smart team. I mean, I can do stuff on the fly. We can do different things, so.
I was trying to push you around underneath the glass. Are they being more physical?
Yeah, but you just got to be committed to, I'm going to offensive rebound. When you're 2 and 3 inches bigger than the other guy you're playing against, you just got to be committed to that. I mean, you can't tip balls, you can't act, well, you block me out, then let somebody else play. Then you're out. But I was, no, you either fight or let someone else in there.
Will Lyles actually practice today?
I doubt it. You look good, though. Told him,
Look good in what context? Since you guys
He's pretty. He's a pretty guy.
He didn't practice, what did he do?
He walked in and had a big smile on his face. Then the other pretty guy, Coach Hall. He's pretty, too.
Thank you.
Questions, guys?
Has Willie been putting in extra time?
He's been a little bit beat up with that ankle, so, you know, he's been staying after shooting free throws and doing those things. But, you know, what we've got to figure out is, okay, we're not shooting the ball well. Last game, we're 1 for 10 between Aaron and Devin. Who picks up the slack? Is it always going to be Andrew and Tyler do a little bit more and Carl's going to do his thing? Well, the other guy that can do that is Willie. But you got to have that mentality. Can't guard me. I know they're going to push. I'm going to be on balance. I'm not going to take a shot where people think I'm falling down. But he's getting better. You know, he knows what he has to do. This is a good group of guys. It's not easy. You know, that sometimes we try to talk to them, but they may feel the weight of the world on their shoulders. They really shouldn't, because they have each other. I've kept telling everybody, you don't even have to play great every night. I just need 5 guys to play well. I don't need 9. We need 5. So you're not forced. If I don't play well, we lose. That's not the case for not one player on this team. Now, you play to play great, but you're not a machine. You're not a computer. It doesn't happen all the time.
How much better is this situation of this team for a guy like Willie or anybody else that gets banged up and is hurting a little bit, that you don't have to ride those guys 35 minutes a night?
Well, then sometimes you will, because you're down a number or 2, and then 2 guys aren't playing well. They're not into it. They're missing assignments left and right, and then they can't play. And one guy can't get a ball. He's just behind the action. He's out. Now you're down to 5 playing 35 minutes. It's okay, because before we'd be down to 3 playing 2 walk-ons. That was a problem.
What exactly is Willie's ankle thing, and why not rest him to move beyond it?
He's, you know, sore. I don't know. It's sore. He has a sore ankle.
Clearly Florida lost a lot from last year, but what do they still have the potential to be when they're playing?
Well, they still have a bunch of guys from that team, and you know, they'll get after you, especially in that building. They're going to press. Again, will they play? How much zone will they play? They've got their 2-3. They've got their 1-3-1. Will they trap the post? They've trapped off of passers. They've trapped big to big. Will they not trap? I mean, you know, those are things that when you watch them, it's not just watching. It's like, how are they going to do this against us now on our team? So that we're prepared for it, that there's nothing that this team, as long as they're not surprised by anything, they're in an attack mode. You know, a friend called me this morning and said, someone went on one of the shows and said, well, we have to understand now, Kentucky's not that good offensively. Really? We're like 9th in the country in efficiency. We have 100 more assists than turnovers. We're leading our league in three-point shooting, or were. We have great post presence, not always great, but here's the thing that's hard for people to deal with. We're not perfect. We're not shooting 88% and 99 from the free throw line. We don't rebound every missed shot, which is crazy. I don't know why we don't. I'm on these guys about it. You need to be perfect. You're at Kentucky. Be perfect. We're 9th in offense efficiency, and that's our issue. Wow, I'm happy. That's our issue. We're 9th in offense. We'd like to score a few more points for all you basketball bennies, even people that chase people in hallways. Why would I want us to score a few more points than we're scoring?
Might be easier to win.
Why would it be easier to win? Because we're really good on defense, and it gives them more of a barrier they have to jump. I know it's better at chasing people than you are answering questions. That's okay.
What's in the last couple of games, speaking of offensively, what's different about Carl? What is he doing differently?
Not fading away. He's fighting for position. He's playing down. He's sitting in the post. He's flying up and down. He's, instead of shooting the left hooks, he's going to a jump shot, which he can make. More confident at the foul line. But I told our bigs, you can't say we don't throw you the ball, because if a guy doesn't throw it to the post, he comes out. So don't say that. I mean, catch it tight, make your play. If they double team, figure it out. They're getting better. I mean, he's young. I mean, the kid's a freshman. It's funny. I mean, what we're doing right now with the 5th youngest team in the country, and but again, people got to pick it apart and figure out why. I mean, it's like our league right now. The same guy told me, one guy said your league's awful. What? I got 6 teams on the board right now to be in, and 3 on the bubble. Like 9 of our 14 teams. What do you talk? Again, if you say it enough, it's true. So just keep saying it. That's the agendas of just keep saying it so we get 3 more teams than they, because we got to take them from them. I mean, this league, I told you how good Vanderbilt is. Mississippi State. You're saying those are the teams that are, well, they're good. The balance of this league, everybody's beating each other up a little bit. Doesn't mean everybody's weak. It means that this is a really good league.
Last question. Does Carl have already sort of a professional's approach to this? It seems like when you guys
He's like my son. He's about 14 years old.
So the opposite.
So yeah, he does not have a professional approach. He's like, he and Brad watch TV and their heads move together. Both of them. They're like 14.